What's up, fellas? How you guys doing? Today we're gonna be talking about Metasploit, the introduction part. That is part of the junior penetration testing path on Tryhackme. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with the room. We could start our machine. Honestly, all these questions I don't like. I didn't even have to go over that because everything is very easy. So for task one, for Metasploit, there's not a lot of answer that you're supposed to be doing. Just read through it and continue. For task two, um, there's like what exploit is: piece of code that uses a vulnerability present on the target system. Vulnerability is a weakness. Payload is the an exploit that will take advantage of the vulnerability. We have the auxiliary encoders and everything we need, and the Metasploit. You can just go through it, read it. We have the single payload, stages payload, and stages payload. For a single payload, we do not have the forward slash. Um, and you can just answer these questions. It's very easy and very self-explanatory. The answers for MSF console, you just gotta read through this because it wouldn't make sense for me to just the word to word read everything out. This is very easy too. We have the rankings based on the exploit right here. The rank, normal, average, and great. If it is excellent, then the exploit will never crash the service, which is kind of what the ranking we're looking for to use on our target machine, especially for white box testing. And then you can put info before, in the given post or on the given module to find more information about the module. And how would you search for a module related to Apache? All you have to do is search Apache, and it will give you anything that's related to Apache. And so that's kind of pretty much what the idea is. So I don't want to waste your time just going through with word to word. So for task four, that's where the maybe that little bit of hands-on experience comes in. So for task four, that's a lot of reading too. So I'll try to avoid reading it word to word. But let me go ahead and pause it real quick. So for task four, working with the modules, we could use command followed by the module name to use it. As we used it as earlier, we could use the show option command to list the required parameters, and all the parameters are set using the same command syntax. Set and then the parameter name and the value. For instance, we could use the use in the module to get you started. If you want the our host to be at like 1010, your our host is the targeted host. So that's probably like this right here. If you want the our host to be this, you just put set our host and 1010.xxx. So to use to, and boom, we are in the eternal blue. You could use show options to set your parameters. So for our host, that would be our target machine, which is 10.10.153.13. To set that, you just put set our host 10.10.153.13, right? 153.13, and just like that, you could set your our hosts. And then now, if you say show options, wow, I can't type for anything. Happy New Year's, y'all. So now our host has been set to 10.10.153.13. So to keep this in every module, in case you don't want to do this to every module that you're going to be using the next few minutes or the next project, then you could set this our host for every module by just set G our host by adding this letter G. Instead of doing this for every module that you're gonna be doing, as long as your target machine is the same machine. But we're not gonna be doing that. I just want to show you guys that. Let's go ahead and go back. That's kind of what it is. You can show options to get your parameters right, to check. You can use the set command to set the R host. That's what I just showed you guys. You can unset it to unset the thing, or to use unset all to unset everything, and it will get back to default with um, original value. You can use set G to use it for all modules. That's kind of what it is. You could use for modules. You use exploit command. Once you set everything, you can just put run or exploit, and it will run or exploit the that exact module. And then you could put exploit tag Z to run it in the background for sessions. Actually, if I let's say we show options. Okay, we have the target machine, right? I could exploit it, run, and it will run it here, and just like that, it will probably exploit the machine. Yep, we have the machine. We have the um, remote code execution, I think, or the shell. We have created the Metasploit session. We have you could put this in the background by Control Tag Z, and then it will put it in the background. And then now you can still use your Metasploit, or you can use audio modules by going back. And if you want to access the sessions or which sessions you have, you just put sessions. I will list any sessions you have. If you have like 3 or 4 sessions, it will give them ID, and then it will list them out here. If you want to if you want to choose any of the sessions from here, you just put sessions, tag I, and the name, the ID name. We only have one, so we would choose one. If we have two, we could use two, one, and boom, just like that. We are in that shell, or in this session right here, and you can just Control Z it if you don't want to use that right now, and boom, just like that, we are out. That is pretty much what the idea is. Let's go ahead and get the answer. Questions out the way. How would you set the L port value? You just put set L port. We need the space here. Okay, got that wrong. What's going on? And then the value 6666. How would you set the global value for our host to 1010? So you just put set G our host 10.10.19.23. What command would you use to clear a set payload? Unset payload to clear anything. What command do you use to proceed with the exploitation phase? You just put exploit, or you could just put run. And that's pretty much what the idea is. For summary, we'll be making another room for the second one. For the next room, I think that would be Metasploit. Nah, it would be three. It would be 3 rooms and the Metasploit. So I'll be making the second room ASAP. But until then, it's been fun, and Happy New Year, guys. Peace.